All right, thanks a lot, Caroline. We're talking pumpkin
muffins. Pumpkin protein muffins, yeah. So this is like having a bowl of oatmeal at your fingertips.
Oh.
So in eating, in finger style. So, and it's made with oat flour.
Yeah.
Now, you don't have to get oat flour at the store. You can make oat flour. So if you have oatmeal in your cabinet, you just take it and put it in a food processor, and guess what? Voila, you have flour. So it's just like having oatmeal in your fingers.
Okay.
So we're gonna make these oatmeal cups, and I always do a half a batch here because I do a half batch at home. So it's 2 eggs. So we're gonna put this 1 egg in here, but it is 2 eggs.
2 eggs.
And and I'm gonna do all the wet ingredients first. And it's a cup of cottage cheese. Cottage cheese always gives you more protein, right? So a cup of cottage cheese, and then a half a cup of pumpkin puree. Right in there. And then I'm also going to put in some vanilla. I always use my Jamaican vanilla. I have it all measured. I use my Jamaican vanilla. And then maple syrup or honey. And you have your choice of if you want to use maple syrup or honey, but it's a half a cup.
Does it have to be Jamaican vanilla?
No, it does not have to be Jamaican. I use because I don't think the U.S. vanilla tastes as good as the island vanilla.
Yeah.
The island vanilla gives everything a better, different flavor. Okay. So we put those in, and then we're just going to take a mixer, and we are going to, watch out. And we're just going to mix this together until it gets good and blended. So that's all of our wet ingredients. And then once that's blended, then we're going to take our dry ingredients, which is our oat flour.
Oat flour.
Yeah, 1.5 cups of oat flour.
That we just made.
And then you're also going to do a teaspoon of baking powder, because that always makes things rise a little bit. And then for the protein part, I put in 1 scoop of protein powder. Now you can use any flavor of protein powder you want, but since we're doing pumpkin, guess what flavor of protein powder I used?
Pumpkin.
You got it. I used pumpkin, but you could use vanilla, you could use any flavor you wanted. Okay. And then you've got a teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice. Okay. And then a half a teaspoon extra of cinnamon and a half a teaspoon of ginger. And it just gives you a little extra flavor. And we're gonna dump all those wet ingredients, or dry ingredients in, and mix them with our wet ingredients. And then you always gotta give it a little extra something at the end. So that little extra something at the end for these muffins is going to be a white chocolate chip.
Ooh, I like white chocolate chips.
Yes, and it's a white chocolate chip that is a sugar-free. Lily's are fabulous for being sugar-free. So we're just gonna take those sugar-free chips and dump them in. That's all I had left. And stir them up and then put them in your pan. Now you want to bake these at 350 for about 20 minutes. Okay. And then you get these scrumptious, yummy muffins. Yeah. That I am gonna taste. I don't know where Amelia is today.
I looked for her, couldn't find her. Caroline, you wanna try one of these?
But,
all right, so Caroline's gonna be our taste.
There we go.
She's gonna be our taste tester.
So like I said, they're warm, they're inviting, they're cozy, because it's just like oatmeal in your hands.
Okay. 10 out of 10.
Very
She's giving it a 10 out of 10.
Very flavorful. Thank you so much. Amelia, you don't know what you're missing out on today.
All right, well, if you want to check out the recipe, we'll have this on mypanhandle.com in just a little bit.
I'm going to sit here and eat my muffin.
You eat your muffin. Check out Pure Platinum out there at 77 across from the sheriff's office. Great exercise, great workout, so you can have a good time. There's some good folks over there. All right, thanks, Tracy. We'll be right back.